happy Thanksgiving week to you. This is Acts Sketchbook by Jill Mockingbird. And I was just clearing things up for a couple days. The Jews poisoned the Gentiles' mind against the brethren. And then they were split up. Some went for the Jews, some went to the apostles. And they started stoning them. Gentiles, Jews, and rulers. Started stoning the people, Paul and Barnabas. So they're like, let's go. And then we have, this is a page that I forgot, Acts 14:8. So whenever I do this again, I got to put this page in the book. In Lystra sat a man crippled in his feet, who was lame from birth and had never walked. This man was listening to the words of Paul, who looked at him intently and saw that he had the faith to be healed. So this guy with crippled feet was listening to Paul, the words of Paul. Did I hear you? I see he has faith to be healed. Stand up on your feet. Paul called out, stand up on your feet. At that, the man jumped up and began to walk. Yay. Let's read down here. When the crowd saw what Paul had done, they shouted in the Lycaonian language, the gods have come down to us in human form. The gods have come down to us in human form. Barnabas is Zeus and Paul is Hermes. Wow. They did this miracle. Okay, so 14:8, that was, now we're on 14:20. 14:13, page 84. And he leaped and he walked. Acts 14:13, the priest of the temple of Zeus was located outside the town. So the priests of the temple and the crowd brought bowls and wreaths of flowers to the town gates, and they prepared to offer sacrifices to the apostles. But when the apostles, Barnabas and Paul, heard of this, they tore their clothes and rushed out into the crowd, shouting, "Friends, why are you doing this? We are merely human beings, just like you. We have come to bring you the good news that you should turn from these worthless things to the living God, who made the heavens and the earth and the sea and everything in them." So the priest of Zeus and the crowd brought bowls and wreaths and sacrifices to him. Paul and Barnabas tore their clothes and saying, no, this isn't us. We're just normal like everybody else. And they brought sacrifices to the town gate. There's my little gate. Okay, so all the pages are mixed up. Sorry. And I think we're on Acts 14. We'll read one more page. Sorry, I keep getting confused. Acts 14:20. Then some Jews came from Antioch and Iconium and won the crowd over. They stoned Paul and dragged him outside the city, thinking he was dead. But after the disciples had gathered around him, he got up and went back into the city. So the Jews from Antioch and Iconium, they stoned and dragged Paul out. Dragged him, left him for dead. And he got up. I think the disciples gathered around him. I should say disciples. He got up and went back to the city. He probably got up on his knees, but I have him raising straight up. He got up and went back to the city. Yay! Paul was not stoned and killed. He was revived. Y'all have a good Monday, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.